Almost there. We gotta be on time for this, so getting close. Here's the airfield right here. And we gotta turn right about here. Oh, better turn. Oh crap. What the? Oh man. Better get out. Man, we flipped our truck. How are we gonna get out of this? Oh, I know. Hold enter to flip. Alright, back to normal. And here we are. If you ever rolled or flipped a car, tank, plane, or even a static weapon in a mission, then unless you had something or a way to put the vehicle back on its wheels, it was considered lost. Well, today I have a solution for you where you can unflip a rolled over or overturned vehicle with a new script called unflip vehicles. I have a little demonstration mission here to show you this new script, and to begin with, let's install the script, review it, and let's go to the scenario tab at the top and then down to open scenario folder. Here we are in the mission folder. I'm going to bring up another folder with the script in it, and I'm going to drag this to the mission folder, and I'm going to link this for download in the description of the video. When you get it, extract it or double click it and open it like that, and just drag the script into your mission folder just like that. I'm going to close this and remove this. Alright, here is the script, and let's open it and review it. unflipvehicles.sqf by Ava Low. This script enables you to unflip an overturned or rolled vehicle by adding a flip vehicle hold action to vehicles. Works for any vehicles like cars, tanks, boats, helis, planes, and static weapons. Functions in multiplayer by scanning for vehicles and adds the action to new vehicles, and has parameters you can configure. Installation and setup. Number 1, put the unflipvehicles.sqf in your mission folder, which we already did here. Number 2 is create a notepad document, then copy and paste the code below, then name and save it as an initPlayerLocal.sqf. Alright, so let's start up a notepad document. And we're going to copy this code. Press Control C. And in your notepad document, you're going to just press Control V. Just go to File, and then go to Save As. And at the bottom, go to Save As Type, and choose All Files. Now what you're going to do is you're going to find your mission folder. For me, it's going to be under Missions, and then Altus, and then it's going to be the top mission here. You're going to go to the file name, and let's go back to the script, and just copy this name. Press Control C, and in the file name box, press Control V to paste the name. And once you have that, and you're in your mission folder where you can see the mission SQM and the script, just click Save, and we can close this. And if you look in your mission folder, you should now have an unflipvehicles.sqf and an initPlayerLocal.sqf. Alright, so that's basically it for the installation. Let's scroll down, and we have parameters that we can configure. So under the parameters, we have action label, text shown to the player for the hold action. So at the end of this code here, you have flip vehicle. It's up to you if you want to change this, but what you're going to change here is in between the quotes. The next is the action icons. They're basically pictures in the PAA format that you can find in the Arma 3 directory. But I would suggest just leaving it if you don't know what you're doing. The next one is use distance, max distance in meters between player and vehicle to use the action. So at the end of this code here, 15 is 15 meters, and this means that you have to be 15 meters away from the vehicle in order to use the function unflip the vehicle. Hold time, how long in seconds the player must hold to complete the flip. So at the end of this code here, you have 3, and 3 is for 3 seconds. So it'll take you 3 seconds to complete the hold function in order to unflip the vehicle. Speed limit, vehicle must be at or under the speed to allow flipping. At the end of the code, you have 1.5 miles per hour. You could probably just leave this. Flip threshold, lower equals flips easier, higher must be more rolled. Range, this is default. I would recommend just leaving it as it is. Lift height, raises vehicle slightly before sending it upright, helps avoid ground clipping. So this is when you flip the vehicle, this is the distance from the ground where it enables the vehicle to be raised upright. Require empty. Set to true. Vehicle must have no crew for you be able to unflip it. So that means if you have any AI in the vehicle and you have this as true, then you have to tell them to get out. If you set this as false, then you could allow crew inside. Require a toolkit. Set the true, player must have a toolkit item. Set the false, no item required. So allow vehicle types. What you're looking at here is vehicles unflip allow land, air, sea, and statics. If you want to configure these, just change these to false. Class name blacklist. Exact vehicle class names to never receive the action. And in between the brackets here, you basically put in quotes the class name of a vehicle classes that you want to put. Scan interval, seconds between auto scans, 0 to disable auto scan, manual apply only. So this is 10 seconds for an auto scan. That means any vehicle that is flipped, the script will scan to see if it's flipped, which means it's either got to be on its side or on its back to get the function to be able to flip it. Alright, last one is debug hint. Show a hint when the flip completes client side. This is set to false by default, and if you want to check out the debug hint, then just set it to true. Let's go to the hunter here, and what we're going to do is going to flip it over on that ramp. Upside down. Alright, so in order to get this function, the vehicle has to be either on its side or on its back like this. So you just go up to it, hit enter, and it will manually flip. And there you go. Let's try the tank. Neat. Ah, crap. Better get out. So this one's flipped on its side, and you can see the function come up in your action menu and on the screen. I suggest giving yourself a little bit of distance so you don't flip it onto yourself. Same thing. And there you go. Alright guys, that concludes the demonstration, and I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you find this script useful in your missions, and it's pretty simple to use and it's functional. I will catch you guys on the next video for more scripts. Take a look at this playlist.